Hey gamers, Bobby Smooth here. I'm here to show you today how to beat the freaking tree boss with your typical party. So, I'm gonna go set it to Madness 0. I think that's a great idea if you're a fucking noob. There's no shame in being a noob, it just means you're new to a game. Oh no, I'm a noob, I can't beat the tree boss. Cry about it. If your friends are, being stinky butts about it, who cares? So I'm just gonna reset all my perks just to make it fair. Perks are so fucking busted in this game that they can really cover up for some poor gameplay, as I'll try to show you now. So the only thing that I will have going for me in this cruel world is, some different colorations than usual. I didn't save my perks. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, I'm an idiot. Oh well. I'll get over it. I don't really have these cool skins yet. I feel like everybody's last skin is pretty sick. I like these color schemes more. Anyway, we got the normal party here. And we've got no perks. And it's go time, boys. We are making sure Madness is on 0 once again and beginning our adventure. So, blah blah blah. The princess is only 16? She was 16? Damn! Anyway, we are going to start the game. We are going to do everything we can to beat the tree's ass. So, we have 300 gold. It's party time. I think honestly, in the early game, heals are very important. Let's pick up the best dankest heals for surviving round 1. Now, you will see me getting rid of some of these cards. If I were to draw some of these damaging cards, I don't know if it would be great for me. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna succeed this. This might actually be somewhat difficult. Anyway, let's get going. Okay, you know what? It's not exactly a true new player experience because I have these town upgrades. But I'm not gonna use them. But I am going to buy the bunny pet. I think when you spawn in, I think you have the bunny pet. So we'll do that. We'll see what's in the shop. Healing done +1. That's actually pretty beneficial to me. Also sharpness. It's probably more beneficial to me. It's always important to check the shop and see what you got going on. I think we're going to take the chalice, the cum chalice. And let's get right into it. We're going to go kill some sheep because we have that blue event down there. When you start a game, you want to scan the map. You want to see what you got going on. And you want to get in there. Why am I going for the sheep that attacks last, you might be asking? Well, that's because I'm already misplaying, boys. Now, it's important in this game to misplay as much as possible. You're going to find very small ways that you never thought you could to just fuck up and see how far you can get based on doing those fuck ups. Why did I intercept him? Once again, I'm attempting to misplay, and it's going really well so far. Let me tell you that. Okay. The misplays are over. It's time to optimize our damage. I'm truly optimizing here, and surely making all the right moves. How does he do it, you might ask? Well, I've sunk over 1 million hours into this game over the past 4 or 5 days. I'm here to show you it really doesn't matter what exactly you do. If I do this, he'll die. Okay, it kind of mattered what I did. Yeah, whatever. Speed run. We are speed running through the game. These sheeps are stinky, and they deserve to die for that. Goodbye, sheeple. It's time to wake up. Yeet. So we didn't get hit. That's a first trick to winning this game. Don't get hit. The second trick is see if anything's good. If something is not groundbreakingly good or important for your build, which you obviously know nothing about, don't do it. If something seems good, you probably know if it is or not. None of these were good. Now, something I do that's terrible is I fill my deck up with cards. Every time I beat something, I fill a card. Now, granted, I could probably clear Madness 6 if I sunk my teeth into it. I'm probably going to start doing that on stream. But we haven't got there yet. We haven't really tried to. Call it a cope if you want, but that's another misplay for me. You love to see it. It's always important to use your drawing cards first, just to see what you could have going. Now, a big mistake noobs make is they only use their defense cards on their tank. They'll never use an attack card. There's sometimes where getting this guy out of the way by using an attack card instead of a defense card is certainly worth it. Right there, you'll see me checking their resistances. This game does a great job of showing you like what you're working with and what enemies are weak to, shit like that. Now, I keep doing this thing where I'm just picking weird targets, I guess, for my abilities, and I'm sorry about that. Anyway, we're gonna get the little crown on the boy. As soon as we can get rid of those foresight cards, that would be great. Actually, I don't really benefit from sight at all on that guy. There's certain characters that will benefit from certain things, and certain people just do not give a fuck about them. So we're gonna get these frostbolts out of the way. Just kidding, we're gonna get all of this stuff out of the way instead. We're gonna hope for some damage with her. We're gonna hope to do some good damage. Your idea is to beat the game within turn 2. Beat the rounds within turn 2, as you will get better rewards that way. And now we're not going to get hit as much, which is dank. But the sheep still wants to move first. So, what an asshole. We'll just deal with it. Okay, we dealt with it. Now, the good thing about starting fresh is I made another misplay. Should I just not call out when I make misplays? I'm here to show you it truly, truly does not matter. Optimization at this point in the game. You will be forgiven. Now, here's another place people like to make mistakes. They don't go for the free heal. I have 100% free heal there. Might as well top people off to full health before you move on. We're going to take this slice. It's upgraded and it's a decent card. We don't need any of this. We don't need any of this. And we could use some of this. It's not a bad card if you're trying to try hard. Let's go to Betty's house. What do you say? So, if you have the Betty the Sheep quest, it's actually a really good chance to get free stuff. I'm not going to do this. There's no point to it. You want to look at the rewards and you want to look at the difficulty. Now, the difficulty of this is not that bad. Realistically, I could just take out whoever has the storm effect. But the ability to remove one card from my hand at this point in the game, I don't really care. Like, it would be good, but I think that's best done in, like, the next town. If that were something like extra rewards, I would have absolutely done it. But this early on, I would say you might as well accept challenges, but I'm just here to get to the tree boss and party. Now I'm going to take out the farmers first. They like to, like, touch nipples. You'll see what I mean in a second, probably. They will touch your nipples, and that's just not something I want in my life. So we're going to kill him before he kills us. Touch, touch. It's terrible what they do to you. But hopefully you guys won't see because they'll just be dead. Basically just a lot of bleeding effect. Now that guy has some shield on him. These guys have wet on them. That means they'll take more lightning damage. Is it necessarily worth it for me to get 2 more damage right now? Not really. I find a lot of status effects don't exactly matter until they're stacked to oblivion. Now, I don't exactly have a great play, so I'm just going to give it to my priest here. That's something I do very freely with mage characters. If they don't have a move that's going to do a lot of damage, I'll just pass the energy to somebody else. And because of that, we're able to do some decent damage as our healer nonetheless. Now, I'm not exactly worried about what my enemies are going to do, because I plan on killing them all. They're going to be dead. Soon. Very, very soon. We only have 2 energy because we used our move greedily last time. But that's okay. We're just going to start doing work and assume that our mage can finish off that last guy. Now, a lot of people think a tank's job is to shield up as much as possible. It's not. A tank's job is secretly to debuff the ever-living hell out of your enemies. And that's exactly how it should be done. When you build your tank, you want to build for buffs and debuffs instead of just fucking pure armor, like a lot of people I imagine are doing. Armor is gonna be great for helping you survive one turn, but taking damage in this game and even like losing a character is certainly not the end of the world. The end of the world is not yeeting your enemies with precision and epic skill. That is the end of my world. I don't want that to happen to me. So this is not a bad card at all. It grants 1 card draw. We'll take that. With the goal of buffing our team in mind, we'll take that. Sadly, still no good skills here. Ignite looks tempting, but not really. Fanaticism is a skill I will be taking. Now you may look at it and say, oh, I take damage. Uh-oh. Well, don't be afraid. You're taking 11 damage, and sure, you're suffering vulnerable, but literally with the energy you get that turn alone, you are able to heal the damage you've taken. Therefore, it's not really a bad card. Okay. How to get the Betty pet, I might as well tell you. You can murder the farmer and keep Betty for yourself. This will let you get Betty, the golden sheep. I'm just gonna fucking kill him. Sorry, Mr. Farmer. We literally murdered him. We got Betty the pet. This is a good pet if you do any mind damage. Now you know. This is a little 2-for-1 video. Let's just put Betty on somebody. Who cares? Hey, Betty, welcome to the party. Now, the hatch. This is a great place to go to become epically strong. Do I want to waste time and do that right now? Nah. But if you go in the hatch, you're gonna pop off. You're gonna be really strong. The altar. Probably a good place to stop by if you want to improve your skills. Do I care right now? Nah. Well, okay, fine. I'll go to the altar. I'll go to the altar. Sorry. We're gonna kill the tree. That's the goal with this video. We're just gonna kill the tree. We got a 10% discount. That's dank. So one of the best skills to level up here will probably be Flash. When you make Flash, draw you a card. That's pretty dank. But that guy's gonna be focusing on healing. So instead of Flash, we're gonna do some of this. When our wizard gets 1 extra energy, that's amazing. But we're out of stuff. So we're gonna do this. When you get, that's not that good. When you get attacks for 0, that totally means they're busted, right? Not exactly, and these aren't exactly cards that you want to have in your inventory, but it only costs a little bit, so let's get it, boys. So I want you to always, accept these quests. Even if you don't plan on doing them, you get a bunch of gems. That's pretty dank. Now, it would be really dank if I had that before I did the altar, but whoops. So, you kind of want to take every fight you can. Hopefully this is a fight. Hell yeah, brother. It doesn't matter that we have an open wound. We're here to just, get as many cards that'll help us defeat Mr. Tree as possible. But I'm here to make it so that you never lose to the tree ever again. Because I'm going to be honest, he kicked my butt a little bit when I was first starting. I really do want to point out that perk points are so fucking busted. But we're getting a lucky Captain's Howl, and that's pretty dank. Now here's the problem with having a lot of attack cards. None of that was useful, what I just did as my tank. I didn't even get to guard. That was a shitty hand, but that's gonna happen to you. It's a card game. You're not gonna have the cards you want all the fucking time. We get over it, man. I'm already over it. I'm fixed. So now we have a nice lightning battery, and I would very much recommend going for the healer first. This guy's gonna heal his enemies, or his friends, I'm sorry. Now, are we able to kill him? With this draw, probably fucking not. Should I be focusing him still? Probably fucking not. My energy would have been better used attacking the homeboy in the middle, especially since he's getting 14 armor, but it's fine. Now, in an effort to make sure this guy has a nice next turn, we're going to get rid of some of these cards, and we'll see what we get from that. And we're good. We're just going to make sure we use all our energy because I'm expecting to get pooped on. We kind of got pooped on a little bit. It's okay to take damage though, as I mentioned before. I actually encourage taking damage. It's good to take damage. Is this all coping? I might be coping right now. It is good to take damage. Now, it doesn't matter if I kill that guy in time. So I think I'll fuck it. We'll just keep going the healer. What you do, it really doesn't fucking matter at this point in the game. There's not insane plays to be had, right? Nobody's gonna be a super mega mind genius working with 3 energy and the same cards as everybody else. There's no real skill expression. Call it cap if you want. It is what it is. She has the most energy, so I'd like to give her an extra card, see what she does. Realistically, it would have been a good idea to guard my healer, just because he's getting a little bit low, but everybody should be fine. Unless all their random skills attack him, you're gonna be absolutely fine. Don't heal. Okay, good. Good. Alright, it's time to fucking wreck this guy. Bonk. Bonk. We're bonking. We don't do like any fucking damage to this guy. He's got some high elemental defenses, especially in lightning, which is where my pitiful damage lies. Now, my health is looking really low. That's why we picked up a binding heal. I'm into bondage. I can't cast my binding heal now. I've made a terrible mistake, but it doesn't matter because we're still gonna win and have some health. See, I like to do this often. I like to show you guys what not to do. Make sure to very strategically spend an hour before every turn counting all of your mana and ensuring that you make the most optimal play, or else you're never going to win this game. There's no reason to attack him there. There's no reason to not attack him. I could have done it realistically, but there's no harm done from not doing it. Now, notice I just used the attacks first. It's more important to get damage out at this point in the game. Assholes. They really smell the blood. These werewolves smell the blood in the air. They are going for the kill on young homie. I should have frosted him. Not that it mattered, because it really wouldn't. But we're going to give all of our energy, Dragon Ball Z style, to the healer now. Here you go, Mr. Healer. Pop off, King. It's gamer time. We're going to do this to increase the heal of this, which is probably worth it. Maybe, probably. We're also just going to absolutely destroy the ever-living fuck out of these enemies now that we are ready to do so. And since we have bonus healing and shit like that, it's pretty easy. So you want to always stack those, whatever the fuck you call them, the blessings. This is a good card, by the way. Shield Bash is a very good card, early game especially. This is a good card too. But he has no other good cards. It's, okay, whenever you see a pink card, you probably want to take it. I'll take it. It's a pink card. We like those. Now, Prayer of Healing, that might come in handy. Maybe. Is it a great card? Not until you get the nice perks. Wow! That's a good card. Drawing 1, gaining 3 sharpness, and 2 stealth, that's pretty fucking good. No matter what this is, I'll probably accept it. I like to take early challenges that will make you an epic gamer legend later on in the game. And, you know, my only goal is to kill the tree, but that might come in handy against the tree fight. It might come to the point where 3 damage matters. Maybe. So it does suck going after your enemies. Maybe I'll get a slow move. That would be dank. We did get a slow move. That was very dank. Okay. We're going to get rid of Rend. It doesn't exactly matter to me. And we will hope for something danker. And we'll get rid of Fast Strike. I don't want to waste my draws on Fast Strike. I want to accomplish becoming tankier from that. And we got all our slices. Okay, great. How about some slice? Now, I want to point out that it's perfectly okay to save energy. Especially on your first turn. You're never going to kill your opponents until turn 2 at least. That's a good draw. I can dispel the slow on somebody. I'll give it to her. Maybe she'll do something in her turn before the healer. I think she will, realistically. Shield Bash is just so good value. Sorry, value. What am I saying? Shield Bash has a great value because you gain shield and you bonk other people. Now remember, this guy's not weak to lightning at all. But I think we can go for the kill on him before his turn. So it's important to get that done. And okay, that sucked. But I'm here to show you it doesn't matter if you misplay. That fucking sucked, huh? Whatever, man, whatever. So I could use 2 mana for some big heals. Or I could get something done on the board. What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get something done, man. Healing is for pussies. Getting stuff done is for epic gamers. Was that worth it? Yeah, we'll find out. Now, I'm not gonna break my back trying to kill him at this point. He does have 14 armor. That damage might be better used elsewhere. He now has less than 14 armor. And I don't have a way to target him. So, shrug. We are instead going for Piggy. Now, Piggy must die before Piggy's turn, or else I will be a very sad boy. One of the easiest ways to ensure that that happens is by just attacking the Piggy. Goodbye, Piggy. Oink. Now that he's out of the way, we've prevented millions of damage to my team. Absolute devastation. We're going to go ahead and use another nice beginner spell, the Barricade. Now, you may think 9 armor to your team is the greatest thing in the game. I would much prefer some slow effect to prevent these enemies from going at all. But we didn't get that. We will accept Barricade as a means of damage prevention. Very nice. Very nice. Now, my spells here suck. But I like to think we'll kill that guy before his turn. You always want to look up here. He's going after my rogue. I'd like to think the rogue can kill him. Is it somewhat risky to, rely on that idea? Sure. Does it matter at the end of the day? No. Really could not matter any less. We are just going to keep bonking the enemy team here. Some shitty cards we've picked up. What are you going to do about it? We are just going to use Scry to make sure we have an arrow. As one well-aimed shot will do that. Alright. Good enough. Now it costs us 0 mana to use. Not a big deal. I want to talk about macro play in this game versus micro play. Macro play, incredibly important. Micro play, as a man with a micro penis, somewhat important. But at the end of the day, super important? Not really. So this guy's gonna fucking die in one hit. It feels like such a waste to get the fucking super damage in. But for lack of a better option, sorry. There's my turn to deal 1 damage. We deal with it. We're gonna buff the card draw on Milady. We're gonna get rid of anything that's not damage, as it's now round 3 and it's really time to seal the deal. If you're not looking at ending the fight at round 3, yikes. Watch out. What could I do that would be totally wrong? I could use my fucking armor cards for mana. This is a noob trap. We are not going before the enemy. At the end of this turn, all of our block is gone. We have nothing to make our block carry over. Here are my words, gamer. That would have been useless. Alright. Now that that's out of the way, we should have used our 2 fireballs to kill the homie. But we did not. That was kind of cringe of me. But it doesn't matter. Because we're going to use them to destroy this man. And we're going to get a perfect 6 damage. I said we're going to get a perfect 6 damage. Anyway, it didn't happen. Are we going to cry about it? No. Would it have made me look cool? Yes. But it doesn't matter. Now this pet's kind of popping off. I want to point out how important a pet is early on. Maybe doing the sheep thing was pretty big. Now we'll take the round 4 win. We're not going to like it. It was a challenge mode. So we accept that. Piercing Howl. Best card in the game. You could not have a better card. You truly, truly cannot have a better card. A slow. Also pretty good. Draw 3. Discover 3 ranged attacks and place 1 on the top of your deck. Cost reduced by 1. That's a pretty nice card too. So we're going to go with it. Flash is really good in certain builds, but he's here to heal right now. If I had to rate my chance of success going into the tree, I would say maybe taking all that damage was a bad idea. We're going to need a Christmas miracle to come out on top here. Before we do any attacks, we're going to use Deflect to draw all our cards, see all our options. Alright. I'm going to go for the 1 mana options here, and then we'll just also have a decent turn too. Now I'm going to get my mage looking at all her cards. We don't want any of that. Charge battery's okay. Frostbolt sucks, man. It's not good, but it's what you start with. It's what you have to accept. Alright. Shield Bash, perfect. Very dank card. We're going to give this guy some extra card draw for free, and we're not going to worry about defense as it is turn 1. Now we've done 50 damage to him. He's bleeding. We've done okay. And now we've done less than 50 damage, which is fine. Let the block begin. I think we'll have to go for the adds. And because we have lightning damage, it doesn't really matter if we focus the adds or not. Because, well, everybody takes damage when there's lightning damage. Speaking of damage not mattering, why don't I just save all my mana? I did the things that will give me a better turn next round. Let's try to slow him a little bit. Nice. Our tank goes before him now. We're not going to waste mana. We're just going to get going to next round. This is an interesting idea here, but I don't think it's ultimately worth it at this point in the battle. Now, usually I recommend stacking your little bless effect on your damage dealers, and this is no different. I'm going to scry her. I'm going to make sure she has a pop-off turn. All that looks decent to me. Aside from maybe a... Now we want the Frostbolt. Alright, feels bad, but we're going to go with it. Do some barrier on ourselves, and let's call it a round. Now, would it have been beneficial to use barrier on my tank? Maybe. Am I worried he'll die? Not at all. I don't care if he gets low. That's pretty nice. So is Ricochet, though. But nah, that's pretty fucking sick. It's hard to say no to that one. Grant 1 card draw, look at 6, discard any of them. That sounds pretty decent. Why did I say it like that? And why did I do that? I gave her a card draw, that's all that matters. Call it cope, call it cope. That's all that matters. Since we're a fucking noob, maybe it's beneficial to take out the first target here. Maybe it's beneficial. Is it what I usually do on my characters that have perks and shit? No. But the whole point here is to show you that anything is possible, guys. You can live out your dreams. I'm here to slow all them again. So you might have noticed they had the speedy effect, therefore my slow did not work the first time. So I'll just spam it again. If at first your howl doesn't succeed, howl it again. Now that barricade was perfect, it saved us from taking lots of damage. It's one of the times that it's very useful when you know an AoE attack is coming, and boy did I totally know an AoE attack was coming. So this will do a lot less damage to this guy. But the beauty of Spark is that Spark affects the surrounding opponents. Is it exactly worth it? Not really. Am I doing it anyway? Yep. I might as well get some damage on that guy and transmission my healer, as he has a lot of work to do in the healing department here. Now, once again, it would be a good idea to heal my primary damage dealer, but this turn, shockingly, my primary damage dealer is my healer. And I'm fine with that. He does a decent job at what he does. It's perfectly okay with me. And we will heal the tank before we get yeeted. It's a good idea to see what the boss is up to. He's probably the one that's going to get the most done. He's cleaving all heroes and attacking my front hero. Probably a nice idea to guard against that. Also probably a nice idea to take out this guy, but shrug. At this point, he somewhat exists to just provide a nice lightning effect to the main guy I want to take out. That's not really true. It's a fucking... I tricked you guys. It's stupid. It's a stupid idea to not kill that guy. We're gonna fucking kill that guy. Now, should I have used Intercept on myself? No. I should have used it on her. I should have got all my heroes tankier for this. But am I punished for it? Not really. It's like, there's always these micro decisions where you can min-max, and at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. When I stream this game, people will say, oh, you should have done this. You should have done that. That would have been more optimal. Who gives a fuck? As long as I'm getting that Fortnite Victory Royale, boys, it really does not bother me if I make a mistake. Now, speaking of mistakes, some of you might think it's a mistake to let this guy live. I'm here to tell you that I don't care if you're right or wrong. It doesn't matter. I tricked you again. Was it a mistake? Let's find out. Nah, it wasn't a mistake. We dealt 13 damage to the boss by taking a few. That's fine. Now, my sheep thought it was a mistake, so my sheep took out the fucking guy. And that's fine. With all the other targets out of the way, the boss is now a little stinky boy. But we have bad news. He's going to summon a cutthroat. The good news is the cutthroat's not going to do much. The bad news is my tank could be fucking dead really soon. We're talking like really soon. But that's okay. We're going to be fine, right? Now, she's got 7 energy stored up. It'd be a shame to give the draw to anyone else. He's fucking dead. Whoa! That's okay. We never needed him. Never wanted him. Never needed him. Dying is not the end in this game. It's just the beginning, guys. Okay, that's a fucking lie. It's not great, but it's not that big a deal. Now's where I'm punished for not just going for the boss himself. A strategy I do actually recommend in this fight is going for the boss himself. I'm kind of limit testing to see how decent it is to not do that. In reality, it's probably still the best play, even at 0 energy. Something I will always do when I have my perks, oh, look at all these, ooh, okay. I'm gonna increase the damage by 3 on the boss, and then I'm gonna do the only thing I can here, which is just getting sliced. We're gonna slice this guy. Now, oh, he's stealthed. I was gonna say we finish this here, but he blocked. We still finish this. We win these, guys. We fucking win these. We destroy him. We destroy the boss. Right here, right now. This is it. Or is it? Do we want to kill the boss? Yes or no? The answer is no. We want to get as much healing as we can. It's important to sneak out these heals. So instead of ending it right there, we got a nice 18 health to our squad, and then we end the fight. Important pro tips to a noob. I'm a fucking pro at this game, dude. I'm so crazy at this game. It's not true. This card's not great. I know it looks like you want to do it. It's not that bad. Now I'm just planning for the tree himself. And I'm not feeling great about it. I don't exactly have great cards here. My cards are shit, man. Okay, that's decent. That's like a card we can actually play. And I suppose Electric Discharge will be decent since most of her cards are electric right now. This is where it matters. Wolfguard every time. Wolfguard is dank. Follow-up is dank too, I guess, but that's a noob trap of a card. For every energy used, apply 1 to a random monster. For every energy used, draw 1, gain evasion, and gain defense. Maneuver wins out there. This might seem like a good play, Elemental Proliferation, but in reality, Enchant Weapons is one of the best skills in the fucking game. If you are ever not picking Enchant Weapons on Eve, we're gonna have beef. Now this, or this. I'm sure this looks very submissive and breedable. I'm sure this looks very takeable. And you're not wrong, it is takeable. But this, remember the Bless effect will increase your heals received. We're taking a 1 mana card that does fucking 50 damage due to the Bless effect and due to dealing 12 damage for 4 times that you're hit, versus a focus heal that's gonna make me do a heal for 20 instead of 8. We're taking 50 damage instead of a heal for 20. Now that's not exactly 1,000,000% true, but like, it might as well be. So we want to get the cleaver on this guy. On our tank, it might be a decent idea to get the Howl. Usually, I would recommend getting a stronger armor, but we don't really have that option, do we? Now, realistically, a 0-cost Howl, though, it wouldn't really matter if we got it on her. But I think she'll get the powerful effect. Now, your decisions matter in the item shop. It's never a problem to just sit in the item shop for 10 years. But let's get the fuck out of here, huh? Let's take the armor after all. It's not really great of me because, you know, Howl is gonna be a great effect and you want to have it on your first person, but fuck it, man. It doesn't matter. We're gonna take it on our slowest party member, which is not recommended. Is it a good decision? No. But does it matter? Not really. It's a micro decision. Now when it comes to, critical success, that didn't exactly matter either. But that's why I strategically built my deck for this. To get that critical success on the healing from that. Just kidding. Camouflage is the perfect thing. When you're gaining sharpness on a rogue, you're going to pop off. Now, what is our first move? You might be thinking it's to do any other thing. That would be a throw. When you're stealthed, your damage and heals plus 40%. You cannot like use a buffing card or whatever when you're stealthed like that. I'm gonna grant 1 card draw to Homegirl. That's pretty good. We're getting like, you know, we're just gonna fucking charge our battery 3 times. No cap. We're charging our battery with every card she gets. We might as well use this on Homeboy. That's pretty good too. I don't care about Foresight. Now some people like to see what their opponents are doing. I don't fucking read, man. And I'm gonna get rid of my heal there. I want to get everything that can buff me out of the gate. I want to get that going. So we're going to use Adrenaline. It's always correct to use Adrenaline, I believe. Simply because you're gaining 2 energy. Now you might say, wait a minute. We're just going to save it for later. It is not exactly always correct. Because it does have a downside. Mana Gem does not have a downside. We can certainly use it better later. So we're going to. Shield Bash, perfect. Or is it? Yeah, it's perfect. We're not going to fucking make the tree bleed. One of the things this game does really nice is it shows you what you're going to get from your cards. It showed me right there I was going to get fucking nothing from spending 2 mana. So I did not. And let the games begin. We are charging our battery as the card entails. And we are going to transmission to our healer to try to get him as many bless effects as we can. Now this is fucking awesome to get turn 1. And this is not a bad hand at all. The correct play would have been to use Divine Grace, but I'm going to save it for later. I'm going to imagine that I'm in for a battle here. Do I like using this? Not really. Am I going to anyway? No, I'm just keeping the mana. Couldn't be asked. We're going to use this because she's got a lot of energy. Fucking perfect. She is getting enchant weapons. That's very dank. Now, it's very likely I'll go with the fire effect as my choice. She has a lot of energy. We're not going to get rid of any of these cards, except for maybe one fire blast. And that's a decent turn. That's a decent turn 1. We've got the healer almost dead. She's buffing her boys, but we're not worried about it. You really want to take out this lady here, the Tainted Dryad. Not because she's a woman, Andrew Tate person. Relax with that. But because she's a healer. Now, it's good to take out healers in boss fights. It's good to take out healers and buffers in general. We don't want them healing and buffing and buffing and healing. Now, Wolfguard. That's a great fucking spell. It might be a good idea to use it on my tank, right? Wrong. Wolfguard is going to save your squishies. Wolfguard is a great card, and it goes hard out in the yard. But it is not made for your tank, unless you're in a very front-heavy damage fight. And I gotta hand it to you, no fight in this fucking game is that front-heavy. Okay, so this decision might feel bad. I believe my boy Reggie is going to get 1 damaging card and he will take out that lady. So, I'm just going to go to town on this guy. Misplay already, but we're slicing, we're dicing, and we're not going to ask twice in. Now, I think I'll just take her out. I'll probably regret it in a second due to losing some damage, but micro decision. I do regret it. Is it a big deal? Once again, fuck no, it's really not. Prayer of Healing. No real reason. Barrier? Not exactly a reason. It's perfectly okay to not use your turn if you don't have to. We're going to store energy. I want you guys to get that through your head. Store your energy. If you're a healer and your team is full health, you've done your job already. You don't really have to do it. Now, the boss going last is kind of a negative in that sense. Because, well, now I can't fucking heal my team up. Do I care? Not really. Fire weapons. Every time you're fighting someone, you want to see what they're weak to. This literally makes every fucking spell she casts fire. Let me show you. Frostbolt is now Firebolt. That's fucking sick. Now, we could take out this boy, but there's no reason. He's guarded. We'll take him out eventually. We're just gonna fucking toss everything we got at this tree. We have fucking fire weapons. Every spell is fire. The thing he's weakest to, we're applying burn with every spell, which is making him take more damage. We're just going to go to town. We're going to defend a little bit so we don't take Thorns damage, and we are going to guard one of our squishies. Now, she has Wolf Guard. I'm not worried about her. Here? What the fuck am I saying? Not worried about her. She has Wolf Guard. We just go to town, man. We're going to see what we can draw. Requires stealth. Now is where my misplay matters. I do not know if I could have drawn a stealth card. We're just going to go for a quick shot, and we're going to draw it right now. Fog. So, front monster will do less damage with this. We might as well use it. It doesn't matter. Check the footage. Did that look like it was gonna kill? I feel like it looked like it was gonna kill. Fuck this game. God damn it. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's totally fine. Now, Bless is gonna increase my carry's damage done. At this point, anytime I have Bless, I'm fucking blessing up. I'm praising Jesus, dude. Woo! RNGesus. It's a card game. If you're not praying to RNGesus, you're kind of inting. Now, all that's left to do is go to town and brain dead with our fireball attacks. And I know we're going to have a weird turn next turn. So I'll probably give this to my healer. At around round 4 or 5, I think it's round 4, he's always going to yeet your bitch ass in the face with a laser beam. Wait for it. So at round 4, he's gonna yeet your bitch ass with a laser beam. It did not happen this round, therefore we can call it another misplay that I, did not... Oh, that I did not give it to my healer. But we are going to just destroy his ass. We can kill him on round 4 with all these micro misplays and micro penises. And it was pretty easy, honestly. I keep micro misplaying again because I'm not defending before the thorns and because I'm not giving him the vulnerable effect, which is a big deal. Now I'm going to go all in on my damage. I'm purposely misplaying just so you see how not important it is. We have more fire weapons. I don't think that'll stack. But this guy's fucking dead, man. We beat the tree with no perks on turn 1. Now you might be thinking, you just missed lethal. And you're wrong. I would like to kill him with Reggie. Cut the tape. Cut the Cut the fucking tape. We can't kill him with Reggie. You might be thinking, that's a misplay. Well, once again, looks may be deceiving. You're wrong, he dies to fire. And that's the video. You never know what the fuck's gonna happen in this game, right? So plan for the best. Build your best deck. Do not fall for the fucking whirlwind, because you're never gonna have 6 mana without perks. And, just pop off, man. Just fucking pop off. This is a dank card, especially in a low card deck. Make your deck not super full. Take the pink cards usually. They're really good. And just do good. And you'll have fun. Go kill the tree, boys. I'm going to end the video. Keep in mind, perks are super fucking important, but you don't need them to get going. Now, I might continue this playthrough. I don't exactly feel like it, but I'm going to get this fucking shop coin. I'm going to get the thorn thing. Item choice really fucking matters later. It matters a little bit here. I don't want to override anything that's nice, so it's perfectly okay to take this. Now, she's going to take the damage, and I guess he's stuck with the coin. Sucks to suck. He should have got the staff. That's a terrible decision. Absolutely terrible macro decision. Does it matter? Probably not, and let me show you why. We're going to get a better item in about 2 seconds from the town shop. Now, if you don't have the town shop unlocked, just play the game. Honestly, the best thing I can tell you is play the game. Town shop, look at that. Already a better staff. Already a better staff, boys. Art. Actually, should I just make him tanky as fuck? Probably. Already a better... Ooh, already a better ring, boys. Yeah, that's fucking... Okay, do these stack, actually? That's the question here. Do these fucking stack? Okay, you learn something new every day. We're popping off. And I might as well get this cold spell, even though we're in a cold area. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. Whatever. I'm ending the video. Goodbye. You remember, decisions don't matter. You're just playing your team, kind of, even if you don't have a plan. Whatever. And don't take your crates, or do. It doesn't matter. Bye-bye. Smell you later. So, you made it to the end of the video. Fuck you. Just kidding. I'm going to be making more content for this game, I think. I really like it, so let me know what you like to see, what you would like to not see. Yikes. I said, anyway. And smell you later. Think about subscribing, think about joining the Discord, and feel free to hit me with ideas or whatever. Suck my dick. Goodbye.